Some people might not know that your knife actually does like twice the damage to sage walls, and that's important not only because it's faster than all the pistols, twice as fast as the classic, but also so when you Indiana Jones out the mid window, you have another option to clear that wall instead of just having an empty magazine and your dick in your hand. Instead of stomping up to heaven like a virgin, you could try the Chad route of holding walk after you jump and then b-hopping your way up any slope silently. So, Valorant basically runs on two of your cores, max. So in these two examples I'm going to show you, I'm going to cold boot the game and then hop in the range and start up performance monitor logging for like 10 seconds. The first time I'll do it at 1920 by 1080, and then the lowest 69 res the game will allow me, 1280 by 720. The CPU use max is around 50% because my processor has 4 cores, but the amount of work the GPU does varies on the resolution. There are some little FPS gains, but I don't really think it's worth your game looking like fucking Roblox.
Oh yeah, fuck.
One of the big marketing topics for Valorant was 128 tick servers in the base game. This clip is showing how hit registration looks at only 64 updates per second. So if dropping your resolution is what it takes to get you above 128, then fucking Roblox it up, man. There's lots of complicated server shit happening to make sure your movement looks smooth to modern PCs, but the simple takeaway is if a 60 FPS client and a 128 one one-tap each other at the exact same time, in most PCs the only ways to boost your FPS are to overclock your CPU or get faster RAM. Oh, and make sure that shit is dual channel. Whether you call this stuff ASMR, binaural audio, or your favorite stuff to jerk off to, it's all the same thing.
I gotta do it, man. I hear you.
Head-related transfer function, or hrtf, is a type of spatial audio response that simulates how an ear receives a sound from a point in space. Humans estimate location by taking sound cues from one ear and comparing it to sound heard in both ears. We look for differences in arrival, variations of intensity, a ton of things. It's some complex shit for real. But since everyone's ears are different, it may not feel absolutely perfect at first, but Riot's implementation at the sound engine level is going to be 1000% better than any software trying to simulate this effect. Turn off Dolby Atmos, Windows Sonic, GTSX 2.0, and turn this shit on. You guys know you don't have to deal with this shit, right?
Leave a like and consider subscribing. It's free, helps the channel out, and you can always take it back later.
Oh my god.